Welcome back, trainers, and in this video, unfortunately, we have some bad news to go over. Yesterday, we did go and talk about the fact that it took about 10 seconds for you to go back into the battle after your Pokemon fainted, you revived them, or whatever the case, you went back in, and there was a little bit of a delay there. And I really kind of brushed over that because, again, I was just going through some things yesterday with a friend, so I wasn't really focused or paying attention. I didn't even really do that many raids. I didn't even go in person. But there's a plethora of issues, and I'm going to address what I've seen, the sentiment of other people putting out there as to what they went through. Apparently, a lot of people lost a lot of remote raid passes, so we might, maybe, I don't know, get a makeup day. So we'll go ahead and talk about this. So it starts off with this. We did go over this yesterday. We'll make this one quick. Trainers, please note that there may be a delay for 10 seconds after you do revive, the thing we just went over. Okay, so there is that. And I didn't really think that that was going to be like the biggest issue in the world, but apparently there was a lot more things going on where people's games were freezing as well. Also, we're going to be talking about how we're going to be getting a new shiny. Well, one of the Pokemon that is already shiny is going to get a change. We'll look at that here in just a minute. All right, so from Mr. JTT, what's good? What does he have to say? Question for you all. How many of you lost at least one remote raid pass today? The game booted me from multiple places. So I went down into the comments and it looks like it was not just a singular type of an issue where just a couple of people were having a few problems. No, this was widespread and a lot of people were completing these raids. And then when they were done, they would get a screen like this. So it would just be a blank white screen where the rewards were there. And you're like, okay, well, that just shows you how many Pokeballs you got or how many premium balls. Can you just push OK? Well, the OK wouldn't show up. And when they closed their app to go back in, they couldn't. It was frozen. Or maybe if the game or the raid was over, then they completely lost that Rayquaza catch, which could have been a Shundo or 100 or just more candies in the bag, right? You completed it. So yes, there is a lot of issues going on here. People did lose out on a lot of passes. So maybe we might get a makeup day. That'd be great because I missed it. I would love to do it and it'll be double for everybody who did it the first round. But there is that issue. So I just wanted to bring that up to you. You know, I don't want to harp on this and kind of keep stabbing and jabbing and just taking shots at this company here, this Niantic. Then again, I don't really care. I just want to make the point that this is insane that these people have this much money and every single time they hype up these extremely exciting events, people take time off, people go out to meet others, and it just turns out to be a big headache. But we keep showing out for every one of these events time and time again, and we are just like glutton for punishment. I understand we think, okay, maybe they just might get it together this time, and it just ends up being something screwed up. Again, it's just unbelievable, but let me know down below what happened with you. And it's just a little unfortunate here because, you know, that was something very exciting for a lot of people. And I understand, too, that a lot of people did have a smooth raid day as well. So you can't just discredit that. Some people were having issues. A lot of people were having issues. So there's that. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the exciting stuff here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Slowpoke. This is what it looks like shiny right now. It's really, really kind of bad. It's not bad. It's just not fun. Goes from bright pink, you almost think that bright pink would be the shiny, into a light pink. Okay, fantastic, but when you evolve it, much like a lot of other Pokemon, it gets better, or sometimes they get worse. Looking at you, Garchomp. So what's going to happen with this thing? Well, Slowpoke shiny is purple, and what are they going to do? Well, in the new Pokemon game, they changed the damn color. They gave it a new shiny. You know, I wonder if they're going to move forward with other Pokemon like Garchomp, you know, like Gengar, like Persian. We'll look at all these things in a minute. It's purple now. So they're obviously, will they be changing it to Pokemon Go? I would assume they would kind of match it because it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You put it into home, you transfer it into the game, and it just becomes the different looking shiny in these new main series games. But I do have a feeling that they probably will be bringing this into Pokemon Go, and all of a sudden our shinies will just change a shade of different color, which is pretty cool. But that is opening the Pandora's box for changing shinies. So here we go with this. Let's have a little discussion on it. All right, I'll go ahead and throw this video up. So let's go ahead and take a look at Slowpoke here. I got this nice 2%. It's almost a 0% shiny. I have one other shiny that's 0%, and I do believe it's Oink Oink. So that's pretty awesome. Nice pink shiny there. But yeah, I have that one powered up. Now, wildly Slowpoke, you know? Garchomp is more of a fan favorite. I don't want to, you know, put Slowpoke on the in the corner over there facing the wall. I love it, you know, with Rocky Helmet in the main series games is a tank build, was absolutely incredible to help me win tournaments back in the day. But well, why just Slowpoke? Where's Meowth? Where's Persian? Where's Gibblesfine? Where's Garchomp, right? Now we know it's not like they opened the box, all right? They changed the shiny, so now we can start speculating on which ones we want to be changed. Now, this is the Pokemon Company, and it seems like everything that the fans kind of give sentiment towards of they want, they will do the opposite. I don't know, they like hate. It's like the Niantic, Scopely. I don't know about Scopely, but every time I go onto the website, it still says Niantic, so we're still rolling with that. It seems like Niantic is starting to hate us now. It's like they're just bitter against us for whatever reason. But anyway, I would love to see Persian changed up. There's a bunch of different ones. Let me know what you think. But Persian's one of my favorites. The shiny is awful. It's just pale. It's just really, you know, that there's nothing wrong with it being pale. I'm just saying. Couldn't you make it like, you know, orange or something crazy cool? I don't know. Anyway, looking at the shiny decks here. Going through different Pokemon, we have Dugong. That one needs a little love. It looks like a dirty seal. Just makes it more realistic. Seals are dirty like that, you know? With that white color being a little brown from all the dirt. Anyway, moving it on. What else we got here? What else do we have? I mean, Gen 1 shinies are pretty good, aside from a couple of them. Then you have Gen 2, which started coming out with all these pink shinies, which is great. And then you have Espeon, which is just a radical neon green. What happened to that? What happened to the shinies like that? Blissey's garbage. That kid's bad. But I love Breloom. That was a really good one. Ninjax. And I don't really care about that. But Gengar, where's the love? Where's the love? Show a little love for Gengar. I mean, I've seen it in all over Haunters when I watch people. All of the videos that I've seen popping up on my feed for YouTube are clowning on this game, are just all bashing it. That's not like a cool thing to do. It's just the real thing to do. What's actually happening. The game's bad. I've watched people play it. It is awful. And I thought Starmie's Mega would be a lot cooler based off the concept art. Folks, when I tell you when I seen somebody doing the Mega raid for Starmie, Mega Starmie, and that son of a gun started running across the screen, I spit my freaking coffee out and I started laughing. I couldn't take it. I was like, this is it, huh? Fantastic. They have the world in their hands. All right, let's wrap this up. They have the world in their hands, right? Pokemon Go, phenomenal, boosted everything from the get-go. You have all this momentum. You're the top selling thing of a franchise like this in the world, but yet you still want to continue to drop the ball and drop the ball. It just messed it up. That is what it say to me. Anyways, folks, enough about that ranty thing here. If you did have any sort of issues with your Mega Rayquaza raid day, tell me your experience down below. Maybe they can do something. Give us like a couple of tasks. I don't know if they'll come out with an actual makeup day, but we'll see what happens here. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.